Hello and welcome to T.W White Sons Mazda. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. What we've got to show you today is something very, very different indeed. This is a vehicle that's just arrived in part exchange with us yesterday. It is a 2017 on a 17 plate BMW i3. A little bit different because this car is the range extender version, so it's an all-electric vehicle, but it has a very small fuel tank where you can put, I think it's about 8 or 9 litres of fuel, and when batteries get low, a little generator turns on and tops up the electric batteries, giving you another 80 miles of range. So I think on a full charge these do something in the region of 120 to 130 miles. You get another 80 via the range extender, meaning over 200 miles of pure electric range, which is excellent. What I think it is, finished in a colour called Protonic Blue. Looks very, very cool, very quirky, suits the car beautifully. The lighting this morning isn't doing the colours any favours, but it looks wonderful. You've got this sort of black contrast on the roof and the bonnet, and these very, very nice 19-inch wheels, which are part of the sport pack that the car has, and it looks incredible. If you've not seen one of these before, they do have a suicide door feature, which I'll show you in a second. But a lovely looking car and just a great thing to drive. Could not believe how quick it was when I put my foot down in it to come here and take the photos. It's a very, very quick car indeed. So this is a two-owner vehicle. Arrived with this in part exchange against a Mazda MX-30, which is our own offering in the electric car world. It does a very similar kind of range to this on all electric. No range extender option, but a fully electric car, and the customer decided to part exchange this very nice i3 against that car. I'll try and talk you through the specification. I will probably run out of time. The car is so well equipped. I couldn't quite believe it when the customer was listing the options list. But I'll talk you through it as we go round. But what I'll try and do is show you the doors first, and yeah, you get an idea of how it works. So, very sort of airy, spacious cabin, loads of room, obviously no sort of transmission tunnel or anything like that down there, being all electric, but a really lovely place to be. This is BMW's sweet leather. This was something in the region of a £2,000 option when the car was new. I have noticed the seats are very, very thin actually, just to be able to get used to the, make the most of the space I suppose, but they're very comfortable, and yeah, really lovely leather finish. You've got the dark wood extended onto the dash here and into the glove box, which if you press that little button, that will pop the glove box up. I do have on the back here a little handle. What you do is pull that, and that gives you access to the back seats as well. So you've got this very sort of nice suicide door configuration, which is very different. Interestingly, the Mazda MX-30, our all electric car, does exactly the same thing, but looks very cool, very stylish. Just close that up. I mentioned the car was fitted with a sport package from BMW that included these wheels. It's also got the Harman Kardon stereo, which I'll show you when we get inside. It sounds absolutely incredible. Again, that was £600 or £700 when the car was new. I'll show you the boot. We have got all the cables and everything in here, so apologies, it's not showing you it in its best, but you get this very nice little storage bag with all the cables that you need for the car to charge it up from home or while you're on the go. And yeah, a good sized boot for what isn't a huge car. You notice down here, that little section there is the rear camera. That was part of the park package the car got from new. Just put the boot down. And this side, you will notice, section here for all electric charging. And then you've got another one at the front here, and this is for your fuel for the little range extender tank. I'll show you where the button for that is. It's just down here. All you do is press this. As long as your electrics are on, that'll pop that open, and then yeah, you can top that up with a little bit of fuel and just get you those extra few miles. Mentioned the condition already, but yeah, I can't find a mark on it. All the wheels are in good order, which for 19-inch wheels is quite a difficult task. It's on all matching Bridgestone Ecopia tyres. I assume these are what these were built with from new, but lovely car. Right, I'll try and show you some of the spec inside as well. So as you get in the car, you're greeted with this, which is obviously a very different type of gear selector to that of what you're used to. But to turn the car on, you just have to have your foot on the brake, press that button one time, and then you'll get a note. It's just telling me to put my seat belt on, which I'll do actually, so it stays quiet. And yeah, your gear selector here, you've got a little button on the top to tell it you're in park and to stop, and to turn the ignition on and off from here. And all you do to make your selection is literally twist it forward, so it's now in drive, ready to move. Same for selecting reverse and putting it into neutral. Just have to be a bit more gentle with it and push it up to the centre. But I'll press the button on the top, put it back into park, so we're not going to go anywhere. This head-up display here, I gather the BMW Pro Nav that the car has got installed gives you an option for like a head-up display on here as well, and you've got a few icons on here. It's very clear, very easy to understand, given that it's quite a complicated car. You'll notice, you can see in the bottom corner there, you've got 40 miles of range when the generator is on and charging, and it's currently got 93 miles of electric as well. We'll be charging the car before it goes anywhere, but that's how the vehicle arrived to us. And you'll notice down there as well, all important Harman Kardon stereo. Come back to the centre, so you've got this very nice, it's like a sort of floating screen really, so you've got all this space underneath it for storage. You can put stuff under here. It's a very, very well thought out car. The system is all controlled from this little button down here. It's like a twist and toggle system, and you can flick through your various options. But you'll notice, yeah, the car has BMW Pro navigation, which is a really, really nice size screen, very high clarity image. Certainly one of the best I've seen. You've got media function, so Bluetooth, USB connectivity, auxiliary, standard radio as you would expect, and DAB. And Bluetooth hands-free phone. You've got all your climate control settings here, so your air conditioning. It's heated seats, as you can see here, so front seats are both heated. And then there's some safety systems here off this button, your hazard warning switch. Your steering wheel controls as well for all your safety systems, cruise control, all of that. Has like a laser guided cruise control system on it, something that we have in the Mazda range, and is very, very good if you are on a run. And then your steering wheel controls for volume. Of course, you've got electric windows in the front and power fold mirrors. Come back to the interior, as you can see, quality of the leather is really, really noticeably different, and in really lovely order. Back seats do not look as though they've been used. It's all in lovely condition. Real testament to the previous owner. It's been looked after beautifully. Even stuff like the headlining we're showing you there. Come back to the system here. Worth mentioning here, you can store a lot of information about the vehicle in here, stuff like your trip computer, all your service requirements. That's all stored in here, and it'll tell you, I think it's, yeah, just here, it'll tell you service requirements. Obviously doesn't need a brake fluid change, a check over. The little engine, the little generator that tops up the battery, you will need to do an oil change on every so often, from what I understand, but it's not a regular occurrence. And yeah, you can store all your information from your phone on here. It's a very, very nice system, very easy to use. Mentioned that it has front and rear sensors as well as a rear camera too, so a well-spec'd car. It's got a really, really tiny turning circle as well. Just turn the car off while we jump out. Notice when I was parking the car to do the photos, turning around from a few angles, I assume it's because there's no engine at the front, and the steering lock's incredible, and it feels like it could turn in its own length. It's yeah, very, very nice thing to drive. If you've got any questions about the car, please feel free to give us a call. As you can see, we are a Mazda main dealer, but we will accept part exchange from all manufacturers. It's very, very welcome at our dealership. We're always on the look for used cars, and you may be tempted to use an online valuation service, but do give us a call and give us a try. We'll pay more than a competitive market value for any used car. And if you want to arrange a test drive, please give us a call, and we'll look forward to speaking to you very soon. Cheers then, thanks, bye.